And tonight we have learned that since last Sunday, there have been 2 trespassing incidents and 2 thefts on farms in western New York. Good evening. I'm Claudine Ewing. The Niagara County Sheriff's Office tells us no arrests have been made, and tonight local lawmakers are thinking ahead to the future. As 2 on Your Side's Danielle Church reports, they want to make it easier for law enforcement to keep those who steal livestock behind bars.
New York State Senate Minority Leader Rob Ortt and Assemblyman Michael Norris say they will propose legislation amending the law on burglary in the second degree. It would not only include trespassing on farmland with the intent to commit a crime, but it would also come with a stricter sentence.
For about a week now,
I saw a vehicle at the end of my property this morning around 11 o'clock.
Farmers in Niagara County have been on edge.
Hopped in my truck, drove down there, took photos, realized that it was somebody doing work on another farm, and the vehicle had just been parked there to be out of the way. But it's pretty sad that that's my first reaction.
Ginny O'Malley has owned Packard Meadows Farm in Niagara County since 2017. She rescues horses, but has been looking over her shoulder for days, like many farmers in the area, wondering if their livestock will be stolen.
What we lose are pieces of our heart if these animals disappear.
Local lawmakers met Saturday afternoon to talk about legislation they are sponsoring, which would impose stricter penalties for stealing livestock. New York State Senate Minority Leader Rob Ortt says if convicted, thieves would go to jail for 3.5 to 15 years, followed by 2 to 5 years of post-release supervision.
These are not advocates. These are criminals. This is not advocacy when you're trespassing on people's personal property in an attempt to steal, not their livestock, not their chickens, to steal their livelihood. And I want to make it clear that this group, you are not welcome here in Niagara County.
Ortt says offenders would also be charged with larceny, depending on the value of the property they steal. This is all in response to an open rescue movement meeting held in Tonawanda last weekend. Niagara County Sheriff Mike Filicetti says the meeting informed people how to surveil farms, steal livestock, and how to win a trial.
I can tell you that people came from Canada for this. I don't believe this to be a local group. I believe this to be a larger movement than that.
He says his office has dealt with 1 theft and 2 trespassing incidents since then. And New York State Police have also had 1 theft of livestock.
Farmers love their animals. What they're doing is scaring all of us that have animals. We just need to put a stop to these people.
Filicetti says the best way to do that is if you see something, say something. He says call the Niagara County Sheriff's Office's non-emergency number and take photos and videos of the suspected individuals and their vehicle if it's safe to do so. Danielle Church, Channel 2 News.
Danielle, thank you. And in just the last few hours, we have heard from one of the lawyers involved in that meeting from last weekend. Wayne Seung tells us his client, Tracy Murphy of Asheville Farm Sanctuary, advocated for compassion during the event. He says in part, quote, "This is a case of defamation and there is no evidence that my client advocated for anything unlawful." You can read his full statement right now on WGRZ.com.